my moo moo doing? Him sleepy boy. Him's a sleepy little boy. Yes, it is. Him's a sleepy little boy. Say it's a lazy Sunday, Mama. Say it's a lazy Sunday. Yes, it is. He's sleepy. Oh my goodness, him lazy little boy. Him lazy little boy. Hey, Kate, good morning. Well, it's afternoon now, but what else? I just woke up, so morning. Hey, Amethyst. Hey, Andy. Hey, Bo. Hey, Bo. I woke up to see that fucking Roro, not Rowena, but the other Roro has been spamming my comments, bro. Lord, I mean, thanks for the engagement, but I'm good, sis. I'm good. Hey, perfectly. Thank you, Amethyst. Back to you as well. Good morning, Twilighted. Hey, Okie, good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Oh, remember, if you want to see, if you want the live stream to be like in the normal format, back out of this live, save it to your watch later, go into your watch later clips, and click on it, and it'll be normal. Are we meditating or something? No. Oh, thanks, Bo. You know, it's okay for everybody else to do fuck shit, but you know, it's not okay for JoneS'N to fuck up or do fuck shit. Good morning, Mystery. Hey, girl. Like, I don't understand why people can't listen to the words that I say when I'm explaining something, and they just kind of run away with their own narrative instead of actually listening to the words. Do you hear the words coming out of my mouth? Live, laugh, lurk. That's perfect. Oh. It is. It's so perfect. Oh, good, Mystery. I did see that because Laura said, oh yeah, Laura went live. Bro, Laura, there's nothing I can do for you, girl. You just gonna have to go back and listen to the words coming out of my mouth. I mean, like, really listen. Don't listen to respond, listen to hear. Because, oh God, your live stream last night was a mess. It was hard to keep up with what you were complaining about, to be quite honest. Yeah, Brantley. And then I seen Hartley posted a clip of Laura talking shit about the ITAL stuff, and Queen B commented under there, CPS caller calling out someone who foyered my minor children. It's like, girl. And then made a channel about me with all lies or something like that. And I was like, I couldn't help it. I responded. I was like, the only lies told on that channel were yours. That's why it was called In Their Own Words. Like, that's the one thing I can say about that channel, is that it gave No room for interpretation. The words were just the words that came out of the creator's mouth. There's nothing I can do about that. Oh, community tea. I didn't understand what, I kind of started off with understanding what her complaint was, and then it was lost within a couple of minutes. I was like, so what is she talking about? Because some of the things she said I didn't say, I did say. Some of the things she said I said, I didn't. I was so confused. Um, Mystery, I agree with that. For a lot of people, that's the case, but for me, that wasn't the case. Like Queen had has all my information, other than my actual address. She's got everything else. And I heard, like people are, or not people. I've seen a few people upset that I said that Queen does put fear in me. Y'all are fucking crazy as fuck if losing your career or your husband losing his job or your family being put in danger is not scary to you, then I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. It was Amethyst. It was straight to the point, no bullshit from anybody else. I know, I'm sorry, Remy. No, nothing's happened now. We was just talking about Laura's live stream last night. I know, Dad. Yeah, if you want to see this in a different view, save it to your watch later. Back out. Save this stream to your watch later. Go into your watch later and click it from there, and it'll be normal. I know, community tea. I was so me, Deets, and Onion did a call last night and listened to it, and we were just like, what? What? I don't understand. I don't hate y'all. Listen, it's easier to just hit live on YouTube like this instead of setting up StreamYard, because I have it set. I have Deets' StreamYard set up on my PC, but not on my phone. Hey, Zero Jules. Hey, Texas girl. They even took away your names. Yeah, it was classic Laura logic. I was just like, what? I didn't understand. But it ain't worth responding to. I would have to. It would be too complicated to try to respond to that because it was just all over the place. Didn't make any sense. Yeah. Yeah, community tea. I don't. Laura can, but you cannot. I mean, listen. I fucked up. I allowed my emotions and hatred to guide me. But you're crazy if you don't see that other people are currently doing that. You're crazy if you don't see that other people have done that in the past. Like, this is all new for me. I've never dealt with shit like this in real life, right? Like, this is crazy dynamics here on YouTube. And the one thing I can say is I fuck up, right? But I usually don't fuck up the same way again. Um, that's what me and Nunya was talking about. Nunya was like, you fuck up and you have to be held accountable. She was like, but the one thing I can say is your fuck ups are never the same. I was like, well, that's true because I'm growing and I'm learning. Like, I've never, resided in a space like this. It's definitely a learning experience for sure. Let me go grab. My lighter. My house is clean. I don't have to clean today, so that's nice. Well, I gotta take the trash out and clean the kitchen a little bit. I got a few dirty dishes. I'm not looking at chat right this second, so hold on. Oh, I got a package. I just got a package. I just got a package. Wonder who it's from. No, I don't. It's from Amazon. I just got a package. I just got a package. I just got a package. I already know who it's from. Maybe I do need to vacuum my living room a little bit. This puppy. Let's see what I got. Oh, nice. My tennis shoes. And my silk scrunchies. Yes. That's a good morning right there. All right, let me scroll back on the comments. As long as you're learning, I'll allow it. Well, thank you, Captain Avi. I'm definitely learning. Just like I learned that no matter the intentions, you don't always know somebody the way you think you do, and sending shit privately is a no-go. And I haven't done it since, but people don't want to hear about that learning, not to do that shit anymore. I had one silk scrunchie and I lost it. So I bought me a pack of like 20. Hoodie said, people running on pure emotions that are easily manipulated. We manipulate our own thoughts and allow others to influence those thoughts as well. Combination of ego, blind loyalty, and the need to be heard. Oh, that's so let me screenshot that, because that's perfect. And it's true. And that's why, like I don't want to see other people, right, making their decisions out of emotion and anger the same way I have. Like, it sucks to see that some people are doing the same thing, in the sense of allowing their anger and emotions to control them, and they're not seeing it because they're in it, right? And I'm on the outside of it and I'm seeing it, so I say something about it, but it really does suck. All right, let me catch up. Here's the mail, it never fails, it makes me wanna wag my tail. Something. Here's the mail, it never fails, it makes me wanna wag my tail. Something, something, scream and yell, mail. But I'm weak. I'm a piece of shit. I'm a lying piece of shit because I allow my emotions and my anger to take charge of me. I sure will, Remy. I'll do that as soon as I'm done. There's so many, though. There's so many different links, or so many different options of silk scrunchies on Amazon. But I'll send you what I got, because I think I paid like $5.99. Hey, Cash, it is hot today. You got KFC. Good for you, Zero Jules. Okay, Texas girl. Have fun packing and organizing. Yeah, the cheapos. I got you. I'll send it to you. Hey, Hakab, Hakab. BHB called you a troll. She just don't understand you, Cash. That's all. I did, Cash, I think everyone is Ital. um, um, there was something else I seen. Oh, last night. You know, I had asked yesterday during my live if anybody had seen or heard from Center, and nobody had. But Laura said on her live that he was on Salties. So I haven't got to watch that appearance yet, but I'm super interested in it because the night before he said in Brittany's chat he doesn't regret anything and he stands by everything he said. Well, that means you're standing by the lie that I've sent you multiple documents. I'm going to need you to correct that. Hey,
Okay.
I'm live.
Okay. I'm naked.
You ain't naked.
I mean, I was just saying stuff like that.
You smell good.
Yeah.
Oh, did you, Lens? How was it?
Phenomenal.
You shut your whore mouth.
Shut your whore mouth.
You shut your whore mouth.
Whore mouth.
Shut your whore mouth before I fuck it. Perfectly. That sucks. No, this is before my hair grew up. This picture's before my hair grew up. Before my hair grew out. It was about a year ago. It was, or actually, no, it was about a year and a half ago because it was before. Hold on. It's when I first started YouTube. This picture is from when I was with Queen. And you're probably right perfectly, and that sucks. That sucks for me because, but again, it's another learning lesson that you're not who I thought you were. I know everybody's seen something, something about him that they didn't like and they didn't agree with, like the way he talked to women or whatever. But there were certain things I did agree and actually respected about him. So it's really sucky to think that he won't correct that. Yes, mystery. Yes. Hey, Lammy Squirrel. It was interesting. Thank you, Hakam. It was interesting. Really. I'm sorry, it's my notification bell. Yes, Amethyst, they make it where they don't pull as much hair out. I need a hot oil treatment too. Good morning, Sunnyside. Glad to see you. What you doing? You ain't got no socks in the dryer?
Yeah.
You should have socks in the dryer. I put them in there with that uniform. I feel like I did. I'm so tired of you. No. Did Cash ask a question? I seen him say something. Oh, talking about BHB. He only asked her a question. Well, I haven't been live for like the last week until last night. It's that time of the month, so I've just been kind of staying away from the live button as much. Yes, me too, Amethyst. And it's like, man, I've always had thin hair, but it's always been thicker than it is right now. And I'm just doing everything I can to make it healthier. Restaurant heat oh my God, I cannot speak this morning. Restaurant work in the heat is horrible. That sucks. Yeah, I do. I do zero jewels. I used to not. I used to just say, fuck it. What? Those two were in the dryer? They were in the dryer? Oh, they're wet.
One was.
Oh, one was in the dryer.
So now I tell you that you didn't. Because you
All right, Dickie. Stop. Don't pop me. You're going to have people running saying I'm being abused. Mila is a different breed. She's so precious. What?
That doesn't matter.
Yes, it does. I know. Not fuck all of them.
Not just the ones that think you're being abused.
Oh, me too, Remy. No, I usually keep my hair fully up in the summer.
Me too.
You too?
Yeah.
Lean back.
No. I got shit to do.
Lean back.
No. I got work, motherfucker.
Lean back.
No.
Just Anthony.
You better be fucking.
I'm not muted. Anthony. He called me by my government name the other day. You don't think they know what Tony said?
Nobody does that. Nobody.
Nobody does what?
Know that Tony and Anthony go together.
Yes, they do.
Anybody I've ever said, oh yeah, everybody calls me Tony. How you get Tony?
You know what I don't understand? I can understand Anthony and Tony, right? I can't understand Dick and Richard. How the fuck is Richard shortened to Dick? What does one have to do with the other than Richard being a dick? Just, there's a name for Billy too, and I can't remember it.
Oh, Billy.
Biotin vitamins. GK hair treatments. Let me take a screenshot of this. Hookoff said, Tony, just tell if you need help. But then Remy says, beat that ass, JoneS'N. Stevie said, Anthony stands for Tony? Weird. William. How do you get William from Billy? You're going to be harassed. He says he's going to be harassed now since I've doxed him to death. He's so extra. You're extra. Listen, we don't need... You just stay over there in the peanut gallery. How about that?
You put me in the show.
No, you're not in the show.
Clearly I am.
This ain't Clue and Cletus. This ain't Brittany and BJ. You can never. You're better than all of them. I said, feed them to the fishies, Mr. Forget about it, Tony. Forget about it. Robert equals Bob? How so? How do you get Bob from Robert? That's what I'm saying. I can understand getting Tony from Anthony. Now, Captain Avi, I am taking prenatals. And I'm using Monday shampoo and conditioner. It's actually working really well. I have less fallout. And my hair doesn't feel slimy. You know, like how normal shampoo and conditioner leaves that film on your hair. It hasn't been doing that, so... Oh, wow, Cash. Yeah, how the hell did they come up with that? Hey, Emmy. Glad to see you. I hope you're good. Richard can be Ricky, too. I can understand Ricky a little more. Richard is also Dick. Is Lindsay Lee still in here? Let me know if you're still in here, because I got questions. Was what was the premise of Sinner's what you call it? Appearance? Like what were they? Oh, God, I guess I could just go back and listen to it, but sometimes I just don't feel like it. I don't know, Captain Avi. That's a good question. Oh, Zero Jules. That baby's so precious, though. She's got the chunkiest little cheeks. Y'all might hear Moo Moo chewing on this antler in the background. I'm sorry. Oh, okay. So that's mainly what it was, Lindsay Lee. Yeah, that's not worth me going and listening to. You can think I'm weak all day long for backing away from the Queen Bee bullshit. If that's what you need to feel, that's what you feel. But I've got stuff to lose. I've got a life that is not worth losing anything in it. And when your husband says, hey, this bitch has shown you who she is, why do you want to keep, fucking with her? That's when you back down. I'm weak for not continuing to go after Queen. Do you think that's weak?
What?
Do you think that's weak?
What did we just talked? What I think
You wouldn't, because you're the one that said, what the fuck, bro? Like, is this worth it? Right? I'm sorry, but I respect my husband. I cherish my family. I respect my husband. I care about my child. I don't think that's being weak. I hate that people feel that way. I'm letting them feel how they feel. I think it's actually strong. It sucks to have your character put into question so much, right? And not be able to correct it or say anything. And you choose not to correct it or say anything because you yourself know what the truth is, right? And lies don't matter, but that's where I got caught up, because the lies did matter for a long time. I let them control me. Irish. Is it worth it? Let me work it. Throw my thing down, flip it and reverse it. It's your friend flipping every yeah.
don't do that.
Don't be a full-blown hater sitting over there. Get ready for work and shut up.
Get ready for work.
I mean, what else can you possibly do anyways? It's stupid to keep putting yourself in the never-ending cycle of bullshit. It is. And like I said, if somebody shows you the links they're willing to go through, that's when you're presented with a choice. And my choice was to back away.
Do what they do. Who cares? All press is good press.
All press is good press. Oh my God.
Do it. Send the people to your channel. Send them home. Haters and lovers. I ain't mad about it.
I think the reason it bugs me is because it does involve children, because she loves to keep saying that I foyered her children, not her.
You can't fool your children.
No, I know that. She knows that, but she knows her subs are dumb enough to just run with it. So she says it anyways. Well, I can't say gullible, Tony. Everybody has Google. Research it. Look it up. You can.
Everybody thought Biden was completely competent too.
Well,
So
no, she claims that I knew the dates that this incident happened with her daughter.
oh yeah.
So I didn't FOIA her children. I FOIA'd her to get to her kids, is what she said.
That makes sense.
Because she said she told us about the situation that happened with her daughter in our DMs. But I went through our DMs and she never told us about that. She told about other situations, sure, but not that one. No, I agree, Remy.
That's revenge is living your best life.
That ain't that the truth, baby. Remy said no one needs to lose their career, roof over their heads, their families to be impacted over this bullshit. It's not important enough. No, and you can only dog whistle CPS so much, as we've seen with Brittany J. You can only dog whistle that shit so much before they actually show up.
All they gonna do is show up.
They gonna show up and be like, "Damn, your kid living right."
Well, he ain't starving, that's for
He
sure.
ain't starving. He's a big dude. A monster and cigarettes, per usual. Be careful. Oh, yeah, look, I bought those for the trip. Some tennis shoes.
Oh, nice. I was like, what?
We'll open them there.
Big girl.
We'll find. Yeah, I bought, they're for wide feet because my toes are so wide. I love you. Well, you ain't got. Yeah, you do, ain't you? Way. Love you.
You're right back.
You can just put it on the drive-thru if you want. I love you. Be careful. Perfectly said get her some chocolate. Perfectly said get her some chocolate. Andy wants a Red Bull. And a Slim Jim. There are no heroes on YouTube, not in the Chroma section anyways. No, there's not. Nobody needs to fight anyone else's battles. Isn't that what Sinner told Irish? Yeah, it is. And I see, people are upset that I supported Sinner, but that was my decision. And I don't regret it because a lot of shit that was, done to him, he had every right to stand up for himself on. Do I support every single thing he said? Absolutely not. But I did support Sinner. And I stand by that. Well, he hasn't went silent. He was on, he hasn't been on his channel, but he was in Brittany J's chat the other night from what I was told. And then he was on Salty Lunatics panel yesterday or night before. I can't remember. Hey, Spudler. Yeah, to stand up for himself, I absolutely understand, but not blatantly lie about people, though. But that's why if I heard him say something, oh no, I'm good, Soup. I just woke up a little bit ago. I just had my morning coffee and everything, so I'm still rising and shining. But there is a lot going on in my mind pertaining to the Sinner situation, I think that's the problem, Zero Jules. Like, when I seen him lying about something, I tried to correct it. Like, her being married twice, that's not true. The tattoos on her face is not true. Choking her daughter, we do not know to be true. And that I would always say, like, we just don't know. We don't know 100%. That paperwork doesn't say 100% that Queen is the one that did it. That's what it insinuates, but it doesn't mean that's what really happened because there's always more than one side. And Queen had her side to tell, which was that the girls got in a fight. And I don't doubt that at all. Even when I heard that, I said on my live stream, I don't doubt that at all. Yeah, I get it, Cash. It's like I said, it's a learning experience. A lot of people didn't Hakob, you are not alone in that. A lot of people didn't understand why I supported them. And a lot of people were protective of me. That's the best way I could say it. They were protective of me because they were worried something like this would happen, and it did. And instead of, okay, throw me under the bus for sending you that one document, but don't lie. It's bad enough. You don't have to add on to it and make it sound like I've sent you everything. The fuck? Just like he says he's got her. Oh, that's another thing I disproved in the background because he kept saying that he had her body cam from a certain incident, and I did the research to make sure he didn't have that body cam, and he didn't because there was no body cam accessible. There was body cam, but not accessible by FOIA. So he was lying about that. I did check that out in the background. I know, Hakab, a lot of people were. Me and my sister used to fight like, I feel like, bro, Captain Avi, those girls, they go at it. No, I know perfectly. That was when the plot started being lost. And that's what Nunya was trying to tell him. Like, from an outside perspective, right? An outside viewer who's no longer in this, it looks like you're getting as bad as her. And he got upset about that. No. Yeah, he spoke about editing that body cam footage for weeks. Yeah, no, Leo. Mm-mm. Me and Deets and Nunya checked. There, you can't get that body cam. Or it might have just been me and Deets. I can't remember. I don't want to put it on them, but we for sure checked. Because we didn't want him to put that out, right? Like, it's like, no, let's not go that far. So when he said that, I was like, oh my God, we need to see if he was able to get this. And he wasn't. So we didn't worry about it from then on. We kind of just left it alone. Yes, Stevie, that's what I said. So what, you're going to take a page out of her book now? Like, what the fuck are we doing? I agree, Remy. The way he was treated was disgusting. Yeah, don't holler that shit, right? So that's what we were saying is like, ugh, why are you saying that? We don't know for sure. Yeah, you don't want to become the beast that you're covering. Like the monster you're hunting, you don't want to become that same monster. And I think that started to happen. Hey, Emmy, no, it's Moo Moo. It's my Frenchie. He's laying on my lap snoring. Why did Queen Bee and Center start quarreling? I thought he started messaging her first. I don't know. Emmy might can clear that up. I don't remember why they started quarreling. It was either her attacking Emmy, and so he started sending her messages, or I think that's how it went down. I could be wrong, but I think that's how it went. But I was still with Queen when they first started going at it, and I would talk shit with Center. Like, I didn't hate him. I wasn't angry at him the same way Queen was, Queen in the Hive. But, you know, I knew back then some of the things he was saying and calling her out about, even though I was friends with her and I was with her back then. I knew what he was saying was true. I knew. So I refused to treat him like shit like other people did. I don't know, Irish. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Because of ITEL? I don't know. I don't know, Irish. I agree, Spudler. Oh, I'm behind. Yeah, leave the line to the bee. Don't become her. Here's how we found out there was no footage. It's in the Illinois Body Cam Act. Thank you, Deets. I couldn't remember if it was all of us or just you or just me. Couldn't remember, but I know we researched it and seen that you can't get it. Tony completed a drive. How do you know that, Soup? Hold the fuck up. However, the act includes exemptions to safeguard privacy, withholding footage depicting minors, domestic violence victims, or situations with heightened privacy expectations. I think it started with that woman being angry that Emmy got an interview she didn't get, if I remember right. Hey, Be Real. Yes, it was made up. She does not have face tats. I don't know why he kept saying that, but no, she doesn't have face tats. Not that I've seen in any of the pictures she's ever sent me. And she sent me a bunch of selfies, so yeah, that's where it started, Community Tea. I guess that was part of it. Yes. Yes, you're right. Like, that's the whole reason Emmy started getting attacked because Bash went and met Betty and realized she's a real fucking person. So then Bash came back to Emmy, said she didn't want to cover Betty like they did before. Emmy seemed to receive that very well. And her and Bash did a live discussing it. And then she was sent a message from Queen asking her, so whose side are you on? Talking about BHB or Queen. Yes, that is how it started. That's right, Emmy. That's really where it started, the Bash and BHB. And that's the same time Nunya left because all the messages Aileen was leaking. Y'all remember that? And it wasn't because of the messages themselves. It was because of certain things said in the messages, like, yeah, I called PJ's job and I'll do it again. Well, that means you don't regret it at all, bro. Like, and that's what made me, when she said she was going to call my job, and then my job was actually called like 3 days later.
I love you.
I love you. Thank you, baby.
Have a great day.
Be careful. Watch for idiots.
Yeah, they're everywhere.
Yeah, they are. So when mine was called 3 days later, of course, I'm going to put that with what you said about calling, right? Love you. I love you. Bash said BHB's hair was not so bad in person. I remember that. I know that sound. Yeah, the store's right up the road. Yes, I love when I peel after a sunburn. I love to just sit there and peel my skin. It's weird. See, okay, I didn't even know she cammed up in the voice chat sometimes. So this cosigns what I said. Kate the Great says she cammed up a couple of times in Discord voice chat. She didn't have any face tats. No, I've never seen face tats. I think what he's talking when he says Nunya and I made him a useful idiot, Irish, I think he's talking about Ital, because one of the videos were about the things being done to Center, and that put the target on him. It really did. And that's when they started blaming him for all sorts of things. And I even reached out and apologized that he was being blamed for that, you know. Who said that? Who? Hold on. Leo, I didn't know that happened. People wanting to compensate him for the footage he purchased. What? Where is old Bets? They dropped her like a bad habit. I bet she couldn't be more thankful for Brittany J if she tried. Yeah, let's not put in the chat that Queen Bee is being investigated. We don't know that. Right, Cash. For fuck's sake, sides. It could be. It could be Deets. It could have been a sub or a troll. I mean, she put all the information out there, right? So it could have been anybody that called my job, but she's still to blame for it, for saying she was going to and dog whistling it. It's kind of like the same situation. Like they can't be blamed for CPS being called on Brittany solely, but they can be blamed for pumping it up, if that makes sense. Like for the dog whistles of it. She probably does, Captain Avi. Sunnyside? Oh, we're thinking about it, thinking about it. But it needs to be in their own words, in the sense of everybody, including me, you know? It needs to be in their own words. Like when you're trying to prove a point and you're trying to prove that this person said this and now they say this. This person says they don't talk about kids, but listen to this. Like it needs to be that way for everybody. Oh, did they, Emmy? Oh no, Irish. That war was already that war had already begun, but it didn't help. I'll give you that. It really didn't help. It made things worse, and it wasn't intended to. Not for him, at least. That's why I felt super bad that, you know, he was blamed for a lot of it. But like when she would come out and say she had the channel linked back to center and all of this, we knew that was a lie. We knew it. Like in the moment. That was Sheen. That time it was Sheen. I'm sorry. I don't know how to stop it while I'm live. I think some subs get too invested and do shit on their own to prove their loyalty to the queen. Right. Whether it be Queen Bee or Clue or anyone else, you know, like They want to prove themselves to that creator. But then when they actually do it, that creator comes out and disavows it and washes their hands of that person. Well, y'all kind of hyped them up to do this without, not saying intentionally. You kind of hyped them up unintentionally, and one thing leads to another. Hey, Curious. I can't see grain. I I don't know, Amethyst. That's what I'm saying. Like, a lot of people have been in the social realm of platforms, right? Like, in the sense of like Facebook. I didn't do social shit like this on Facebook. No Facebook lives, no nothing like that. No Facebook groups, none of that. So I understand that the aggravation with the people that do have a history here or on Facebook and have been a part of situations, and now they're they're turning into something they used to fight against. I understand that frustration. Hey, Shambles, you and your rich girl poo. Good. It does sound like a butler bell. Yeah, me too, Irish. Yeah, I don't know. You can't see grain either, Okie? Who sees grain? Julie, girl, don't come in here with your ignorance unless you willing and ready to keep that energy across the board. Don't come in here with that bullshit. And why are you telling me something I already know? I already said I acknowledge that though my foyer didn't start anything, it damn sure didn't help. What more do you want me to say, Julie? No, Julie don't see things that way. She says she agrees, but anybody that checks her comments knows the truth. I see her. Her name is hella long now, is it? No, I don't see grain. I know, Zero Jules. I know. Anybody scrolling up to see what Julie said? Julie said. Let me scroll back. Will it let me go back that far? Hold on. Y'all kind of hype them up. Your FOIA did more than hype people up. That's what Julie said. And then Remy said, and for clarification purposes, Remy Remy must have seen, yeah, you're in one of those comments from that Roro account. For clarification purposes, you JoneS'N sent the FOIA regarding the video, not the FOIA center posted from Thanksgiving. Right. I didn't have like the Thanksgiving report was sent by that Queen Bee Exposed. I don't see her at all. I don't think I can do all chat over here. Can I? No, I can't do it from my end. That sucks. I know, Remy. No, it didn't me either, Community T. No, I find it more alarming that her girls know about the situation than that report, right? Because the report proves nothing. The girls knowing about the situations going on is alarming. They shouldn't know. They just shouldn't. I think it's hilarious those who clutch their pearls about the foyer are okay. A-okay. Don't let me mistake that. They are A-okay with calling other creators jobs, doxing addresses, and calling kids fuck sticks. That's what I mean, Kate. Like, unless you're willing. Now, if you're willing and ready to keep the energy the same across the board in these comments, then you're more than welcome to be here and have your opinion respectfully. But if you're not willing to do that, this ain't the place for you. This just ain't the place for you if you're not willing to do that. And most people aren't willing to do that because they know that these chats, like, it does not surpass me that Julie does know that it's fucked up that Queen Bee does some of the things she does, but she's not going to say that. Why? Because she will be kicked. She will be removed because comment sections are stalked, as we seen with Indy's comment the other day. Like, they stalk the comment sections. And anything they find, they screenshot it and send it to Queen. I don't think Queen's stalking the comment sections at all. It's all her little bumbles doing it. So they won't give a true opinion on both sides. They will only come for me. They won't say what they feel or think in terms of them, you know. Bye, Limey. Have a good day at work. I know that sounds crazy, but yeah, should be real. Hey, stalkers. Girl, you know they're here. They're watching. They're screenshotting. You see, Julie ain't said nothing else. Oh, I know, Lynn's, and she used to get frustrated with that. So I'm not sure. I'm sure she still gets frustrated, but when things had calmed down between her and Dolly, I finally started to try to bridge that gap. Queen Queen knew about it. She would tell people, like, stop fucking tattling to me. Like, JoneS'N's her own person. She can go where she wants, but they would constantly send her stuff. Hey, Davis fam. For the looky-loos. FOIA's only release public info. If someone needs it for clarification, that is a valid reason to request the records. It is unfortunate it was shared and the person it was shared with used it as content. Absolutely. I said 100% I was wrong for sharing it. And honestly, I said I was wrong for even getting it because I shouldn't have allowed her lies to bring me to that point. I allowed myself to get to that point because of that. And it goes back to talking about how anger and emotions can kind of guide you on your path, right? If you let it. And that's what I did. Oh, you're off now. Okay, Lummy. I got you. Chilling, drinking beer. Yes. I had me a drinky drink yesterday, Lummy. They be baiting. Yeah, they do. Oh, I see. I see you now, Gray. I don't know why. Sometimes it doesn't show me. Like, yesterday somebody was talking to someone else and I was like, I don't even see that person. And it's not somebody that would have me blocked. JoneS'N has apologized several times. She's made a mistake and people should move on. Well, I understand. I understand, be real, why people are upset, because I did lie about letting Center see that report. I did. And I lied out of self-preservation because I didn't send it to him for malicious reasons, you know? So it was like, if people know I sent this to you, now that you've put it public, they're going to think that, like, we're scheming in the background. And that was not happening. That never happened. Oh, that sounds good, Hakab. That's it, Cash. We can, oh, I don't need to block you, Grain. We cannot change our past actions. We can learn from them. And I would say, again, I haven't made the same mistake twice. But I do keep making mistakes. It's going to happen. And it's not because I expect that people are going to forgive me. It's because I expect, and I'm I'm human. I expect everybody to make mistakes, right? It's not about knowing that I'll be forgiven. It's not about knowing that Nunya and Dietz will have my back. It's not about knowing any of that. It's really not. It's about just learning and trying to do better. Like I said, I've never navigated a space quite like this before. This is a first time thing for me. I've never been caught in fuck shit, doing fuck shit like behind the scenes shit. Like I've never had to worry that if I was to share something from our DMs of Queen and them, that they would be able to retaliate because I wasn't doing anything I shouldn't have been doing in those DMs. But I've never done these. I've never been a part of this type of dynamic, and it's very strange. I'm not used to having enemies. Um, I would say in my personal life, I don't have any enemies at all. Um, I try to lead with love, but again, I've never been put in a situation where I was constantly being lied on. That's not something you deal with in everyday life. At least not me. I can't speak for others. Sure, there are people that have drama in their real lives, right? But I'm not one of those people. Plum wine is good. I mean, I'm a work in progress. That's all I can say is I'm gonna fuck up again, I'm sure. I fucked up in the past. And I'm moving forward trying to, just trying to do better. Yeah, I can't, thank you, Amethyst. I can't take responsibility for what anyone else did. I can only take responsibility for my part. A burn book for YouTube. Lord have mercy, I've seen it all. Hey, Grandma. No, YouTube is not. Not, I don't know. Like I said, people may have, crazy drama in their real lives, but I'm not one of them. I've never really had, like, friend drama and stuff like that. Um, but I think that's because I find myself around good people. And, like, I've never had friends lie on me in real life. So that was new to me. Having someone lie on me the way she was, that was very new to me. And it was like uncharted territory. Like, how do I handle this? And I handled it completely wrong. Hey, Mama. Mama's probably floating in her pool right now. Just blame everything on the cop. Yeah, I don't have any Regrets. People want me to say I regret supporting Center. I don't regret that. I think Center is um I think Center is valid in a lot of his anger and being upset about things. I think he's valid in that. I don't regret supporting Center. I did, however, regret sharing that FOIA with him when he, when it was put publicly. But that's when I learned my lesson. I regretted it immediately and then moved on because I did take from that and learn. Okay, you just did some fuck shit. You just got caught up in some fuck shit. I don't regret it now, but I did then in the moment when it happened. Yeah, I agree, Community T, and that's why, like, it's the only reason I choose to pull my support from Center now is solely because he lied on me, and I just told y'all I'm not used to that. I'm not used to people lying on me, and so I don't want to get angry. I don't. I don't want war with Center. I don't want to put myself in any type of situation like I have previously. He lied on me. It upset me. I wish he would correct it, but it's okay if he doesn't because it's not my problem anymore. Yeah, I agree, Hikab. Mama, no. You stop it. Don't talk about my moo moo like that. Him sheeping so good right now in my lap. The lie was that I did not send Center the FOIA that I received. And see, I didn't know much about the Irish and Center relationship, so I didn't know what he was supposedly lying about. What I did know is I went and watched the Unsupervised Maniacs thing, her live, and I know she was told she sounded drunk, and I didn't get that from that live. I said I didn't get that from that live when I was reviewing it. And I did feel like he kind of went in there heated without allowing explanations at that time. But that was from an outsider view. Again, me and Center don't have contact, daily contact. Like I said, I haven't emailed him in 6 months. But that was from an outside perspective because I didn't know what the hell happened with Irish and Center. No, I haven't, Davis fam, not yet. But Lindsay Lee kind of gave me a recap. She said that he was saying that him and Salty think it's weak that people back down from Queen. Oh, I thought Grain meant his lie or my lie. She's talking. Grain, are you talking about Center's lie? No. You did, though. Wasn't he protecting you by saying you didn't? No. We were both protecting each other in that moment. Because had I known he was going to share it publicly, I wouldn't have sent it. So then when he shared it publicly, it was like, oh my God, we got to figure out a way to sweep this. So then he said he didn't get it from me, and I said I didn't send it to him. What he lied about was saying me and Nunya sent him all the documents, all the documents he has put out on Queen. And that's not true. That's a fucking lie. Like, I literally just proved that I didn't send the Thanksgiving for you, that it was sent in a mass email. And I asked Center about it, if he received it. He said yes. Brittany J said she received it. So that was not from me. Iris, you think it's weak to pull away from the Queen Bee situation? Oh, did he? Yeah, no, I'll have to go listen so I can correct it. Right. Well, if Salty thinks it's weak, by all means, take up the fight. Many people don't wish to be involved anymore. Right. I don't know, Amethyst. I've heard Center speak on nonsense a little bit, but not much. But again, I wasn't in every single live. You know, if I seen them live, I'd jump in. All the foyers, Grain. All the foyers. Since it's so hard for people to understand, it was a couple of days after I got the FOIA back. The FOIA I got back was the one about Queen Bee harassing the mother of another child by blowing up their phone, basically. That was what the report was initially about. That report is what I sent Center, not the report about her, daughter having bruises on her neck. That was not mine. I did not have that. Well, to be honest, I shared the first one. What was it? Probably I'd have to go back into the email and see, but I shared the first one a couple of days after I got it, but also it was a couple of days before he showed it. I think what happened is she probably went live, talked some shit about him. It got him fired up, and so he shared it. And I wasn't even tripping. I wasn't mad about it. It was just like, okay, now self-preservation mode. We gotta, because you shared this, we gotta get this under control. I've heard Center. Well, that's unfortunate, Irish. You think I should keep going at Queen? I have heard him in his most recent lives threaten, somebody's gonna get their door kicked in or something like that, and then something about things were gonna end up bad for someone and it wouldn't be him. I heard those things, but those were recently. I don't think I've ever heard him say anything like that about nonsense. So if I'm saying what you're saying, Grain, what is your point? Yeah, I'm gonna need you to go back to the last live he did on his channel and go re-listen. Because he absolutely said me and Nunya sent him all the stuff he's put out on Queen Bee and that we used him as our useful idiot. Yes, that's the foyer that I got, Remy. The one where Queen Bee said she reported BJ's video. Yeah, that's what I've been saying, Emmy, is like the other one that he shared came from a mass email by Queen Bee Exposed at Proton Me. No, I didn't send him that one either, Leo. I don't even know how many Center put out. All I know is the only FOIA I sent him that is in our email is the one where I requested the call log to see if Queen Bee reported BJ's video. That's the only one I sent him. I don't know. I know he put out the one about bruises on the neck, but is that the same one as her supposedly stalking the baby mama, or is that a different one? I don't know. But none of those belong to me. None of those came from me. Oh my God, Irish. Yeah, unfortunately, a lot of people did hear what he said, Grain, because it's got the narrative being spun that everything he's put out on her came from JoneS'N and Nunya. Fuck that. Like, I did nothing to you, bro. Don't lie on me like that. I'm always behind. Yeah, and he did that, didn't he, Grain? He kept his cool so much that he went live and blamed everybody else. It has been Irish. Can you? Where do you see that? Where do you see that, Grain? I know you're just here to be a contrarian, but go ahead. I can see where he feels he was used as the useful idiot. Listen, if I could live in my car or, drive state to state to state and travel and paint and do all that, okay, I wouldn't have anything to worry about either. That's not the case, though. So if I pull out and I decide that this fight ain't worth it for me and my family, that's my decision. But look at y'all trying to condemn me for pulling out. Not an ashtray on a motorcycle. Boundaries are a good thing. I agree. Like, you start calling my job and, doxing my dad's property. Yeah, it's about time I pull out. Yeah, if I'm not mistaken perfectly, there was one about stalking a baby mama and then one about bruises on a child's neck. None of those, I ain't got nothing to do with any of those. Maybe he was referring to Ital in that instance about using him as a useful idiot. He begged Ital to keep putting out videos. He loved that Ital put out her words to him. It's my dog, 3 Dot. Must be the phrase of the week, Emmy. No, no, no. I got you, Irish. I got you. I called up. Yeah, I think you're right, Linda. I think you're light. You're light. You're right. Linda said, I think people sent a man that was having horrible shit said about him a loaded weapon. Okay, but let me stop there. I had a loaded weapon and I didn't put it out. You don't think horrible things have been said about me? You know, like, but you're right. I should have known better. And that's on me because I knew how angry he was. I knew how hurt he was. No, no, Leo, I didn't send either one of those. Only, yeah, only the one about Queen Bee, the harassing phone calls from Queen Bee to that other mother. Hold on. Yes, 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 that's right. No, Iris, you're good. No, a million wrong turns will not get you to the destination you're looking for. I'm absolutely realizing that I allowed my own anger and frustration and hate to lead me down the paths of, you know, even sending that to center. At the same way his own anger and emotions uh push center to share that information. And that's why I wasn't mad at him. Like I understood it. I understood more than anybody else. I think me and Emmy, we can understand. We can sympathize with him doing that because we speaking for myself, I know it's emotional to have somebody constantly going after you. I know, Cammy, but I keep having people questioning me. So I just feel like maybe I can help them a little more when I do these lives. I have never said I sent that to him for him to put out. Never. It's quite the opposite in our emails. Well, community T, that's the problem. Everybody else still wants to lie about their bad actions or what they do, but pointing the finger at me. Like, I'll take it. Cool. I hope so too, Linda. I'm honestly tired of talking about it. Like, I've apologized 2 times before on previous live streams about sending it to center. The reason we're in these conversations now is because we said him multiple things, and that's just not true. That's the only reason we're fucking in this conversation right now. The apologies have been made. Oh no, oh no, Irish, that sucks. Mama, you leave my lawnmower alone. Her's calling you a lawnmower, Moo Moo. How rude. I feel like I am, Tammy. I just have to. The piece I need to find is to realize that people are going to have opinions and feelings about my participation in things, and they have every right to their feelings, but I need to remember that they're also not calling things across the board, and I shouldn't allow it to affect me in that way. Hope you feel better. Please disregard. Don't even remember sending you one. Sending what? Oh, you're talking to Irish. Never mind. Ooh, head off to the bud shop. You lucky bitch. Thank you, Linda. Me too, Sunnyside. Moo Moo sleeps good. Those who mind don't matter, and those who matter don't mind. You're right. You're right perfectly. I woke up this morning. The whole reason I did this live is because I woke up this morning to, last night before I went to sleep, listening to Laura get so much wrong. And then I woke up this morning to people confused in the comments of my last live. So I was like, okay, well, let me strike up. Let's just have a normal conversation and discuss it. Maybe it would help them. I don't know. Yes, Spudler, it sure is, isn't it? It's interesting to note those that accept an apology as opposed to those that use it as a weapon to attack. Absolutely. Hey, Jenny. But we've kind of only been talking about this on and off this morning. It depends on, who says what in the chat. Like the whole reason we got back on it just a minute ago, I think, was because Grain asked a question. But that's what I'm here for. I'm here for questions. If you have questions, come ask them. If you don't accept my answer, that's okay. Yeah, there's no way I could do that perfectly. Like, I listened to her live. I was so kerfuddled last night. I know, Shambles. I know. I'm not really concerned about what Laura's saying, no. I'm just saying, like, that plus waking up and seeing the comments, it was like, okay, maybe I didn't make myself clear. Maybe I didn't say I fucked up enough. I fucked up, people. I allowed my emotions, my anger, my aggravation to control me and to, run me in paths I wouldn't normally run. I apologized. I mean it, and that's just it. Okie, I think people use Laura when she's convenient. Now that's a useful idiot, right? Like when most of what she says is bullshit, but yet you'll play the stuff that you agree with. That's a useful idiot. Perfectly. Don't play with me. I'm doing it. I'm doing it today. Maybe if you put it in a song and dance, I need to reach out to AMAC and get her to make me a song apologizing for sending a foyer to another creator. And I need to dance to it. It is what it is. I'll do it. Maybe that'll help. No, because there's no excuses to be made, Zero Jules. That's why I say no matter the intentions or the reasons behind, like I told y'all, like, I, let me think of the best way to say this. I understood Sinner's anger. I understood his, his aggravation with being lied on. And he just sounded so helpless on his lives, like just trying to get people to believe him. Like he was trying to almost like convince himself. And it's like, bro, you're not crazy. You're not crazy. You don't have to keep going live and trying to convince yourself that this is a vile bitch. Like, you've got that part right. Out of everything, that is the main thing you got right. So, let me show you why I say that. And I sent it. It doesn't matter the reason. What matters is I sent it. And I should have just owned up to it right then, but he had already told people, no, I didn't send it to him. And so I was like, yeah, no, I didn't do it. Like it was self-preservation. I know, right, Linda? You, girl. No more songs? You don't like the AI songs, Mama? Can you say that one more time? I didn't hear that. Shut up, Cammy. Shut up. Fuck. And then it ends up, me doing this fuck shit and getting caught up ends up making me look worse because she's not caught in fuck shit. She's very good. She is very good at her hiding her fuck shit. Oh, I haven't. Which, again, that takes me back to the cotton candy saying, this is what we used to do, Queen. We used to dox and go real life. Hold on, Tony's calling. Sorry. Tony called. Where's my chat? My chat's gone. What the hell? No, I don't want to stop streaming. So, it says I'm reconnected, but my chat's gone. I can't see any chat. What the fuck? What the fuck? Where'd my chat go? Yay! Okay, we're back. Sorry, my chat disappeared. Remember, if you want to go back to the old way and you don't like looking at it this way, just back out of this live, save this live to your watch later, go into your watch later list and click it from there and you'll be in the normal format. Ellie is a thug. What the hell? Okie, what the hell? Baby, 'cause I'm a thug. I don't know. I don't even remember what I was saying now, but I'm going to have to go catch, I guess, what he said on Salty Lunatics. I just don't feel like being fucking revved up again, because that's what happens. I get so frustrated when I hear people lie about me that I end up doing shit that I end up having to lie about or choosing to lie about. That's what I mean, the self-preservation. I just get so torqued up in hearing the things. So do I want to go watch the Salty Lunatics and see what he said? I don't know if I do. Because quite honestly, all I want to hear him say is, I shouldn't have fucking came after you, JoneS'N. You did nothing to me. I shouldn't have lied and said that you sent me everything I've put out. That's really all I need to hear. But it's okay if I don't hear that from him. I don't expect, to tell a grown man what he should do, what the right thing to do is. I don't expect that from him. Yeah, I think you're right perfectly. Okay, Lynn said, I don't think it's worth the watch. Okay. Let it go. Let it go. Don't get yourself caught up in some fuck shit anymore. Let it go. Hey, Murray. Let it go. I just don't even think I want to watch it, Zero Jules. I don't think... who likes to be torqued up, right? I don't like it. I don't enjoy it. Fuck it all. Fuck it all. I can't bang my head or be a thug now. I'm on blood thinners. Oh, God. Stop. Stop it. I cannot. He did say positive things about you. It wasn't like he was trashing you. Not the parts I heard. I was trying to get the baby back to sleep, but what I heard wasn't anything new. Okay. That makes me feel a little better, Lens. For me and Center, I just wish him the best, on his journey. I want him to succeed in telling his truth, but to remember doing the same as the others doesn't help your truth. Like, pick and choose your battles. And I really do. I think Center's deep down a good-hearted person. I think he means well, but he just gets caught up in his anger. And I think that's, it's just something people go through sometimes. I'm not going to watch it, Linda. Perfectly. Just Davis Fam Center. When you see this, I don't think he's been watching me, Davis Fam. I hope you find the guidance you need for real, human to human. I think I can respect that. Oh, I don't see Queen Bella. Hold on. Let me scroll up. Queen Bella. Oh, okay. I'd like to ask a favor. Can you please clarify the bitchin' room wasn't just for Queen Bee and that most went in and talked about a lot of things? Absolutely. That was another thing I wanted to touch on that was going on in Laura's. I said Queen Bella's bitchin' room became, which means it was not always that. There were plenty of things. I mean, it was just the room to go to. It was the hangout room, right? But it didn't start out that way about Queen Bee. Bella's room was for just whatever anybody wanted to talk about, right? But then when I tried stepping away from Queen, I said, okay, make sure anything y'all are talking about pertaining to this bitch is in this room. That way I can know to stay away from it. That's how it went. But no, it was a room for everything. But if somebody was going to discuss something they seen on Queen Bee's, or if they were going to discuss something they heard on Queen Bee's, that was the room to go in and talk about it, because then I would know to not, to kind of go over that, to not entertain it myself. No, no, she shouldn't be coming after you for anything. It was Queen Bella's bitching room, because it was just where everybody went to hang out. Like anything you wanted to talk about, you would talk about in there. And so we just made sure that to say, like, okay, if you're going to say anything about Queen or talk about Queen or what you heard on her stream, do it in there. That way I, myself, JoneS'N, can know to avoid that room. That's all it was. Yeah, Laura talked about Bella's room. Yeah, we bitched about a lot of things. People, stores, customer service, insurance. Yeah, it was the non-shelter room. Yeah, it was. You're welcome, Queen Bella. Tiny D, you're always hilarious. Always. No, people aren't telling Queen Bee about that room. They're telling nonsense about that room. So then nonsense thinks that that room it was solely for dropping videos and downloaded live streams of Queen Bee and nonsense. That's what she was telling everybody. Hey, AMAC. Good morning, Nunya. Happy Sunday. And then someone got mad when other things were discussed in there. There was always somebody aggravated with something. Lord. No, she shouldn't, Zero Jules. She shouldn't. Oh, I'm way behind. Hold on. Someone keeps telling nonsense that the room was for downloading their content. Yeah, no. That's why I said last night, you ain't no Queen Bee nonsense. Don't flatter yourself. Yeah. There were rooms named after people. Like there was Grain's Neverland. There was Deetz's Deals, where she would find like internet deals and share them. There was Kate's Beauty Supplies, like all kinds of rooms. There were rooms named after people, so I asked for a bitchin' room, so those who didn't want to see it. Yeah. She thinks so, Shambles. What? Say it ain't so. Yeah, Neverland was photography and nature. And then Okie had a music room. Grandma Sherry had a room. And there was somebody else had where they shared inspirational quotes. I can't remember whose room that was. Yes, Amax was reality TV. And then she turned it into the locale room. Yeah, he is Zen. He's sleeping hard. Yeah, it was to store their content. That's what Nonsense was saying, is that room was to store their content, not to bitch about them, but to store their content. Like, girl, are you? No, no. What? A food room, a holiday room. Yep. Yeah, Grain's room was positive vibes. That's it. Shambles Sunshine. That it was Shambles that would drop inspirational quotes. Well, thanks, Three Dot Dave. Why would anyone? Most people don't provide commentary on her lives. There's more exciting things to do, like watching paint dry or listening to nails down a chalkboard. Oh, that's so fun. No, I can't. The monotone voice, it's like that clear eyes for sleepy eyes. I don't know. We all got wrapped up in some shiz we should have ran from. Absolutely. I can agree with that. I can absolutely agree with that. Shit, ain't nobody trying to store anything from Lonely Island. Just curious. Why did you ban me from your server and not DM first? I didn't ban you from the server. I just kicked you from the server because you weren't active in there. I went through and kicked everybody that wasn't active. Yeah, Grain. Well, that's because Grain takes such beautiful nature pictures. If I'm not mistaken, most of the pictures she put in there were her pictures. Yes, Georgia Peach had a diamond painting room. No rooms for storing stuff that I knew of unless it was in a secret baby Discord. Ugh, I hate that. When they say baby Discord, no. No, Deets actually went back and looked to see the last time Nonsense was mentioned, and it was months ago. They're so good, Cammy. There are a lot of everything to do on this here app. Did y'all hear that guy call me a hillbilly on Laura's panel last night? I can't say he's wrong. Oh, it's so funny. I do have a chicken coop in my backyard next to a inflatable pool, so there's that. I'm sorry you took it that way, Irish. No, I called a lot of, I'd have to remember, I'd have to go back through the logs, but a lot of the people that were in there I considered friends, but they just weren't active in there. So if you went any amount of time not being active, I think it was 2 weeks, we just went ahead and removed them. Oh, Cash had a room in mine too. I forgot about that. Oh my God. Not to dislodge a tampon. Oh, it might have been when the Yep stuff came out. Yeah. I'd have to go back through the logs to see when it was. It was yours. It was my Diva cup. That's so funny. It did work. We got it. No, that's Zen. That's not Steph B. Okie. Yeah, fuck yeah. I wish. I don't know how to cut it, y'all. Hold on. Let me. I think this is my notifications. All right. I cut everything. Okay. I cut all my notification bells off, so it should be silent now. Oh, so many memories. Grain just putting all your business out. That was the funniest shit. We have had some amazing times together and some very rough times together. We have. We have. Oh my God. That's so funny. Listen, shit happens in the background that, like, people think we're out here fucking going ham in the background, and really we're just, burning pine cones to remove diva cups. That's so funny. Oh. Hell, I barely go in the Discords anymore. Hell, I don't even go into mine anymore. No, Jenny B, it's not a kitty cat. It's a French bulldog. Moo Moo, you're snoring too loud, bro. You're snoring too loud. I think Discord can be the devil because it can allow a lot of miscommunication and misinterpretation, if that makes sense. Okay, I'll check Lynn's. One of the funniest times for me is when someone would say they're watching in voice chat right now. I'd open Discord and no one's there. Oh, that's another thing Nonsense is convinced of, that we would just have watch parties of all her live streams. No, bitch. The only time we watched you is when we were like, the audacity. Did you hear what Nonsense is saying? Hey, sweet sativa. Oh, nothing new, Andy. Nothing new. Just talking about Nonsense. Claiming she knows a lot about nothing when it comes to Discord. Yeah, Discord can also be very good. We've done a lot of good things for people in your Discord. You guys sent me flowers, a gift card, and a meal for my family when I lost my dad. We try to stay up on that because, like, there are these parasocial friendships that form, and nobody likes, hearing that somebody's going through a hard time or lost a pet or lost a loved one, or, we do like to hear the moments of, like, having babies and congratulatory moments. And we try to give something to everyone just to show them that we care about them. It was Grain. I agree. Feel the love, girl. Feel the love. Oh, you got flowers 3 times. Yeah, but we only sent one. You just got lucky, bitch. Oh. Yeah, in my opinion too, Hakab, like there was plenty negative or, trash talking or bullshit in the Discord, but there was way more good than bad that I got from it. Yep, sure did, Remy. Some were left out and hurt as well. What do you mean, Grain? You mean removed from the Discord? Absolutely. To me, there's gonna be casualties of confusion. I guess that's the best way to say it because you never really know what's going on with people in Discord. Oh God. Amethyst, they have discords where people talk like they encourage self-harm and shit like that. That's crazy. Discord, yeah, it's not great. For the record, you bitches never bought me shit. Meanwhile, I'm out here running you, bitch. We sent you a gift card. You did, Grain. No, man, people celebrated and others not. People getting flowers, others not. Even a message in trying times. I don't know what you're talking about. I mean, it's very possible that I didn't know about everybody's trying times. But for the most part, if somebody said, hey, like I didn't even know it was Amac's birthday, and Andy's the one that brought it to my attention. She was like, hey, it's Amac's birthday. We need to do something. Bet, let's do it. Hey, who else do we? Okie. It's Okie's birthday. Let's do it. Now, I did know about Okie's. I think Nunya reminded me of that one. I didn't know anyone felt excluded. That's true. You can't please everyone. Right, Alicia. I think that's just how things form naturally, right? Nunya wants a group hug. You told me on my birthday I wasn't witty. Oh God. Not not the witty. I'm sorry, Queen Bella. I really didn't mean it in a mean way. I thought you knew you weren't witty. Like you are caring, you are intelligent, you were all those things, but you just weren't the wittiest person. I didn't think you would take it so badly. I didn't mean to hurt you. I really didn't. A lot of people, Shambles, speaking of that, I think a lot of people didn't get celebrated, like sent flowers and stuff, if um, they weren't comfortable with sending their address. Or, like, Lady K, I want to do something for her because she just lost a fur baby. But I am not going to ask Lady K for her address. I'm just not going to do that. So we'll probably, I'll probably get her email and we'll just send her something through email. But I know we were more apt, I will say that, we were more inclined to send things to people that we knew we had the addresses for. It did make it easier because you don't want to, with all the bullshit going on, you don't want to go to somebody and ask them for their address and then them have to worry that it's going to be used against them later, right? So I just didn't like asking people for that information. I just added more shit to my Prime cart today, this morning. Nunya likes to play like she don't like hugs, but she gives the best hugs, so I don't know why she's bullshitting. And I think that's good, Grain. I think everybody deserves that, right? Like, that's how I feel. Yeah, we got to do something for Lady K. My heart hurts for her. I think Andy and Lindsay took that witty award and went home with it. So it's not floating around right now. Oh my God, 0 joules, not 10K. Me too, 3 Dot Dave. Only with certain people though. No hugging in chat, please. Well, you're not, Grain. That's okay, though. That was your experience. That was, for you to go through and learn from and progress through. Ooh, check that, Deets. Because then didn't we save one? I just don't want to. Queen Bella, her fur baby passed away. I just don't like to ask people, what their address is. So it's easier to get their email and then you can just send a gift card, but it just doesn't hit the same. Sending a gift card through email to me doesn't hit the same as having flowers show up or having a catered dinner show up or I don't know, having tampons and a Red Bull show up, Like, I just think it's better to have things show up. Yeah, you do perfectly. Hey, Wendy, thank you. Yeah, I think so, Deet. So you definitely check that. Too much empathy can be detrimental. Abso-fucking-lutely. That's right. Okay, so we need to get that out to Lady K. If you know, you know. If you don't, it ain't none your business. Yeah, or chicken wind chime. That's still my favorite wind chime, Queen Bella. That is my favorite wind chime. I was actually thinking of putting it on like one of the flag stands and moving it down there next to the coop. Or chicken necklace. Yes. I wore that the other day when me and Tony went to eat. I did. I did, Grain. Tony hung it up for me. Now I just need another rooster. Rest in peace, George. Lord. Hey, Sammy. What did Nunya say? Yeah, we could send virtually, couldn't we, to Zero Jules? Can she? I don't know. Can she? Because we got different stores, don't we? But Visa works across everywhere, right? If you know, you know. The first time we went to the mailbox will be one of the most heartwarming moments of my life. Absolutely. I mean, tears of straight joy, being proud. We've done a lot of good. Even though we couldn't do a lot of good for everybody, we have done a lot of good, and we have, you know, encouraged a lot of good from people, and I'll never forget those things. You went on a panel recently, Grain? Oh, I love your smart ass. Oh. Hold on, Stanley, Zero Jewel Stanley isn't the white dog you have, is he? I agree, Nunya. See, maybe we needed all of this toxicity put behind us to be able to reminisce on everything, not only the bad, but the good too. Oh, oh yeah, Grain. Right, Andy. That it happens. Yeah, I don't think it's hate bonding. I think it's us just, remembering what we all were here for in the first place. Like the relationships and the group vibes that we were going through. I mean, it was just like Nunya said, there were bad times. There were times people had their feelings hurt, and I hate that, and I'm sorry for any part I took in that. I don't think it's hate bonding. I think this is us just remembering and enjoying remembering, if that makes sense. Not the Vikings. Oh my God, Grain has sent me all kinds of shit. She sent me a remembrance thing for Tristan. She sent me some security lights with a sign. Uh, she sent me. Oh my gosh, I can't even remember everything. The bell. She sent me a book, The Shack. Um, Grain used to send me all kinds of stuff. I don't understand why people getting along always has to be considered hate bonding. But I know we're all of us, there's not one of us here that isn't responsible for some type of hate bonding, right? We all do it when we're angry or we're emotional or it happens. Humans are going to human. Sometimes people aren't in your life forever, and it doesn't always mean it's a horrible thing. It's just life. You little bitch. I thought about sending you a rubber. I would have lost my shit. Listen, when that snake fell out of the tree when I was on the front porch the other night, bro, I could have passed out. I could have passed out. I had a lump in my throat. Ugh. Did Zero Jules answer if Stanley is the white dog? Hold on. Let me scroll back up. I'm sorry. Okay, Zero Jules. Okay. I didn't know Stanley. I know the one just like Stanley, but the white one. He's precious. Yeah, no, Brantley. We all know. We all know. We all know. Too soon. Too soon. Oh, I bet, Grain. Oh my God. Pulling weeds a snake. Scared a fart right out of you. Ugh. Snakes. Ugh. He is good people. Oh no, Grandma, not Bigfoot. Y'all know what I watched the other night? I actually paid and rented Harry and the Hendersons. I fucking love that movie. And Tony was like, "No, you are not about to pay $4 for that." And I was like, "Yes, I am. Watch me work." Ugh. I haven't came across many snakes in my yard. There was that one that fell off the roof right in front of me that has traumatized me. But then there was one on some of my Edison bulbs on my back porch one day, a little baby one. That was disgusting. Marvin, that's the white one. I couldn't remember his name. Irish. Oh my gosh, it's 3 here. We're 3 hours difference. 3 dot. Grain, I was sitting on the porch and I was sitting on the edge of the chair and I just heard this clopunk, right? And so I thought, oh my God, a squirrel's done fell out of its nest out of the tree. And it took a second because y'all know I'm blind anyway. So it took a second of me staring at it to really get my eyes to focus in on it. And when I did, I seen that round head and it started slithering. It was just a rat snake, but it was disgusting. West Side? Yeah. No, I don't do snakes. Mm-mm. I'm in a few discords. I'm in the locale discord, which I haven't been visiting it as much lately because I did get a sour taste in my mouth about what happened with one of the autistic dudes there. But I show up time to time. Oh my God, Hakab, it could have come through the bottom of the bait. It could have come through the door. What do you mean? They can squeeze under the tiniest spaces. Oh no, Grain. No, 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 no. Count me out. Count me out on some bullshit like that. Ah! This dog is sleeping so good. I would too, Mama. I can't imagine a snake being at my feet thinking it was a. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, so it couldn't fit under doors. Well, that's good. Hiccup. Thank God for that. Ugh. I know, Zero Jules. I don't mind moths, but I don't like them flying at my face. I agree. Like, fuck that. Y'all, all these dogs. Me. Let me flip my camera. Why isn't it flipping? flip. There it goes. Look at them all sleeping. There's this one sleeping right here on my leg. There's that one sleeping. Look at her, that's mama. And then there's baby sleeping. They're all piled up in here. Cats, dogs, and chickens, please. That's it, that's all. I know Chasen had somebody take a picture that caught one of those little tiny jumping spiders, and she was showing it on her live. That little tiny spider was so cute. Yeah, he's right here, mystery. And you know what? I am that snake bitch, and I'll do it again. Tagline of 2023. Anyways, alright, I'm gonna let y'all go. I'm gonna take a nappy nap. But I'm glad we were able to have these conversations. And I appreciate y'all for being willing to have conversations with me. Well, thank you, Linda. I do love my fur babies now. They are just like my child, my real human child. Where's my chocolate bitch? It's on the way perfectly. It's on the way. All right, guys. I will catch y'all later. Have a great rest of your Sunday. And try to keep open minds out on these streets and keep the same energy across the streets. Okay? Okay. Catch you later, Gators. Bye.